know, I received this book and read this book, carrying it around for days in doing so. And yet, it was only yesterday, when showing its ruddy cover to a friend of mine, that I finally noticed the boy's silhouette within the big cat's grasp. Yeah. Might have to take observant off the CV. Derek's life is falling apart. His only friend has abandoned him, his weight has rapidly spiralled out of control, and his sister wants to die. A few months ago, she attempted to commit suicide. And ever since, a stifling black cloud has settled over their house, over their family, suffocating every element of their lives. And now Derek is obsessed with the Panther. Reports have flooded in of a beast, roaming the allotments, the woods, the gardens of their local neighbourhood. Nothing has been confirmed. A great many people don't believe the Panther exists at all. But Derek knows it does. It's stalking his house, preying on his family, and Derek is sure if he can just catch the beast, then everything will be okay again. So reading this book, I loved it and I hated it. It made me angry and it made me cry and wail and gnash my teeth. And what more serious an accolade can I award a novel? It was able to move me, to make me think and care and question and feel. The characters it shows, Charlotte consumed by her illness, her mother determined to just get her into university, and Derek stuffing himself with food until he is sick and obsessed with the capture of a possibly fictional panther. They're all, in their own ways, flawed. But all their flaws serve to show the reader the very realistic depths and snares of mental illness, the distortion on those it directly affects, the aftershocks heaped upon those who come into contact with them and care for them, and the tired and narrow rivulets of depression's discourse that allow everyone only slightly differing misunderstandings of the thing. This book, I would argue, for all its dabbling in the fantastical, makes for a very realistic portrayal of living with depression. The unrelenting, the chaotic, the fear and knife-edge thin, precarious balance between hope and despair. That's what we want, isn't it? We want to represent the truth and complexity of a situation, even if that truth and complexity, when finally confronted in a book like this, is actually quite hard to swallow. I cannot disguise that this book, in its unflinching reality, can be at times a painful read. But that doesn't mean it isn't also a vital read. It's definitely one to pick up if you were rocked and roused by Jennifer Niven's All the Bright Places, or if you liked the portrayal of characters through beasts that Stephanie Cohen engaged in with Charm and Strange. I guess since Churchill's Black Dogs will never be able to escape this animification of illness. But David Owen's Panther, like other dark beasts before it, yes, stalks and hounds, but it's also a canvas upon which people's lack of understanding comes forth. A foible about which survivors can find each other. Derek is convinced that he must hunt and capture the panther alone, yet it is often in the worst times, in the closest catches, there are others with him who are, even through their ineptitude, trying to help. This book doesn't give a simple packaged answer. No book really can. As Douglas Adams, I'm sure, would point out, we still haven't even figured out the question yet. But Panther does present between its pages a critically truthful fragment of reality. Next week is the UK's Mental Health Awareness Week. And if you want a book that will dispel myths and instead spell intricacies and complexities, Panther can bring that for you. So tell me what you think of it in the comments down below. I'm also always looking for good, great books on mental health, so recommend me some of the best you know and I'll get a reading. Other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.